Welcome to the Smartacus Quiz 2022, the Hindustan Times National Interschool Quiz.
Good morning and a very warm welcome to each and every one of you present here today. Let's show you the two schools who will go head to head against each other in this humdinger of a knockout. Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute from Delhi NCR, and going up against them will be Indraprasth International School, New Delhi. So before we go any further, we will ask each of the students to introduce themselves on screen.
Good morning, sir. Myself Divyansh Rai from Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute. I am from class 9th. I am interested in computer science programming.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Shlok Sachin. I'm currently studying in class grade 10. I love playing guitar and solving Rubik's cubes.
My name is Amit Pratap Singh and I am in class 12th. I am the senior most from my group and I am interested in sports, physical sports like in football, cricket, etc.
Okay.
Plus I am also interested in current affairs, etc.
So welcome to the quiz. This is Divyansh, Shlok and Anirudh. We will quickly move on to the students from Indraprasth International School, New Delhi, beginning with the junior most. Please unmute and introduce yourself.
My name is Priyansh Chakara and I am the junior most of the school. I like to read books, to play chess and to do cycling. I read many books such as novels, many fables, etc.
Good morning, my name is Asim and I am from class 6 B1 and today I will tell you about myself. My hobbies are art, sports and reading books. I really like to read novels, fables and I am really good in tech.
My name is Yuvan Chakara. I am in class 9 and I like to play indoor games such as chess in winters, whereas I do swimming in summers. I also like to read books and solve puzzles which are present in many books and etc.
Those are your 6 students, 3 each from Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute, Delhi NCR and Indraprasth International School, New Delhi. I am Meghasham Shirodkar and I will be your quiz master for today. So I'm going to ask Anirudh Pratap Singh, who's the team captain for Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute, and Yuvan Chikara, who's the team captain for Indraprasth, to see this coin. We'll do a coin toss now. So this is a standard 10 rupee coin, bimetal, really lovely coins made by the Reserve Bank of India and the Mint. So this is the coin. By virtue of being the first team by alphabetical order of the school name, I'm going to ask Anirudh from Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute to call heads or tails, and then I will do the toss. What is your choice, Anirudh?
The heads.
Heads. Heads it is. Before we go further, let us show you and the students the gameplay for today, how we are going to play this quiz. Let's show you the rules. The first of today's topics for Divyansh, books to movies for kids. Let's take you to that topic. The first of your questions, Divyansh, is this. Translated into English in 1892, the first lines of a certain book go like this. Once upon a time, there was a king, my little readers will say right away. No, children, you are wrong. Once upon a time, there was a piece of wood. Which beloved children's book, which also talks about the perils of lying, is this? And your time starts now. It also talks about the dangers or bad habit of lying. 3 seconds.
Sir, Pinocchio.
What an answer! Crunch answer in the nick of time. Let's show you the answer slide. Divyansh, this is Pinocchio. Lovely answer. And look at that smile on his face. 2 points to you, Divyansh. And what a beautiful start to today's quiz. Let us take you back to the second question of your choice. Question number 2 for Divyansh on screen. An author called William Stein wrote a book about a young ogre who leaves home to see the world and thus finds true love. The story got made into a blockbuster animated movie, which went on to give a hit series of films after that. What one-word title did William Steig give to his book?
Sir, BFG.
BFG, like the big friendly giant. I think that's a different author. Now the time comes for the other two members from Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute. You have 15 seconds starting now. You need to mime, and within 15 seconds, your captain will say who will answer.
Shlok is asking.
Sir, Shrek.
Are you calling me Shrek?
Sir, the answer is Shrek.
The answer is Shrek. It is Shrek indeed. Let's show you the answer slide. Very, very nice. It is Shrek. We will go across to Indraprasth International School now, and Priyansh Chikara, who's their youngest member. Priyansh, what topic do you want to choose?
Children's literature.
Let's show you the two questions. The first question, and you will have 30 seconds to answer once I stop reading out the question. The first question for Priyansh is this. This famous adventure story for children has its origins in a fictional map that the author drew in collaboration with his stepson, Lloyd Osbourne, one rainy afternoon in the 19th century, because his stepson was bored and he wanted to come up with a story to amuse him. Which world-famous classic book featuring a fictional map is this? And your time starts now. The map is the most important part of that story, if I may say so. And this is a very, very famous classic book for children.
I think Jungle Book.
You think Jungle Book. All right, very, very nice answer. Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling is indeed one for all time, but unfortunately not the answer here. Going across to your teammates, Asim and Yuvan, 15 seconds beginning now. You will tell me who is going to answer and then give out the answer. 10 seconds more. 5 seconds to go. Quickly, Asim and Yuvan, take a guess. I need an answer now, quickly.
The Ricker, maybe.
The wrong box. Okay, not the answer I'm looking for. The first steal of today. We will now go across to Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute. 15 seconds, you will decide and quickly tell me who's going to answer and give me the answer. And your time is up. Do we have an answer now?
Sir, the Jungle Cruise.
The Jungle Cruise. You are thinking about that movie starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, which came out recently. Not really. So the first pass, the first question which goes all the way around. Let's show you the answer. And I think there will be a few sighs of regret at missing this. Let's show you the answer. This is Treasure Island. Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. So nobody gets points. We will go back to Priyansh for the second of his specialized questions. Question number 2 on screen. This popular fictional character created by Michael Bond was named after a railway station which was close to the author's home in London. On 4th of June 2022, this character even joined Queen Elizabeth II for tea and marmalade sandwiches at Buckingham Palace as part of a pre-recorded comedy segment. It was one of the last public appearances of Queen Elizabeth II before she unfortunately passed away. What you have to do is tell me the name of this beloved fictional character who loves marmalade sandwiches. This is for Priyansh.
Michael Bond.
Michael Bond. Michael Bond is the name of the author, Priyansh, but a brave attempt all the same. We will now go across to your team, Asim and Yuvan. Asim and Yuan, 15 seconds beginning now. You will tell me your answer for this and what's that answer.
Paddington Bear.
Paddington Bear, says Yuan. Let's see the answer slide if that is indeed the correct answer. Paddington Bear it is. Very, very nice. Very nice going. Very, very nice answer that gets you 1 point in this round, which brings us to the end of the first two choices for specialized topics. And expectedly, the two youngest members went with the two green boxes. So that now brings us to the next order of play. We bounce back to Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute. I was told that Shlok will be the person who chooses the second topic for his team. Shlok, you can unmute yourself and tell me which topic you choose. Shlok, the grid, except for the two green boxes, is all yours. Which topic do you choose?
Sir, the Mythic constellations.
Mythic constellations, which is from the field of astronomy. Very nice choice. I hope you like the questions that will be served to you. First question from Mythic constellations for Shlok is this. Which constellation that shares its name with a popular Indian SUV model depicts the creature that fatally stung Orion the mighty hunter? Your time starts now.
Sir, Scorpio.
And did you get that from astronomy or from cars?
Sir, both of them.
Both of them. What a beautiful answer. Let's show you that answer. Scorpio or Scorpius is correct. You will pick up 2 points. 2 points to Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute. Let's quickly show you the second question, which is question number 2 for Shlok again. In Indian mythology, the 7 central stars of Ursa Major that form the cup shape or the panhandle shape that you see on screen are referred to by a very saintly name. What name is this? And I'm looking for the Indian name, which is a very saintly name. Your time begins now.
Sir, Saptarishi.
Saptarshi. How confident are these answers? Let's show you the answer slide if you are indeed correct. This is the Saptarshi, the 7 legendary rishis from Indian mythology. 2 points on the trot. Shlok maxes his specialized topic. I think you will have stars in your eyes after getting those 2 answers correct. We will quickly go across to Indraprasth International School, whose second choice, I'm told, will be Asim. Asim, which topic do you want to take?
I'll take Indian cuisine.
Indian cuisine. So you're a foodie. Food and beverage, Indian cuisine. Let's go to that page. Question 1, only for Asim at the beginning, is this. The names of 2 very popular snacks from Maharashtra both contain the Portuguese word for bread as one half of their names, of the names of the dish. Tell me the name of any one of these famous snacks or dishes. So both of these are 2-word names, and one of those words is the Portuguese word for bread. 5 seconds to go for Asim. Asim, your time is up. We will go across to Priyansh and Yuvan. 15 seconds beginning now. Who is going to answer this?
I am going to answer this, and it is Vada Pav.
Vada Pav. And if indeed it is Vada Pav, what do you think the other dish could be?
I am not sure, but it could be Pav Bhaji maybe.
Maybe. And do you like any of these 2 dishes? Have you had them earlier?
Yes, I like both of them. They are really tasty.
Okay, I agree. Let's show you the answer slide. It is indeed Vada Pav as well as Pav Bhaji. That gets you a point. We will go back to food and beverage. This is again for Asim. Asim, the second of your specialized questions on Indian cuisine is this. This region in the Sivaganga district of Tamil Nadu is well known for its spicy cuisine, lending its name to alliterative dishes like chicken blank. When I say alliterative, I mean that the second word also begins with the same letter, or in this case, the first 2 letters of that second word are the same as chicken, right? Which region from Tamil Nadu is this? And your time begins now. This is
Sir, chicken 65.
Chicken 65, but 65 begins with SI, not with CH, right? So cannot give you points, but a brave attempt. I think I know which chicken dish you like when you sit down to eat. We will go across to Priyansh and Yuvan, the two Chikara brothers. Quickly, 15 seconds. Which region do you think this is?
It is maybe chicken changezi.
Maybe chicken changezi, you say. Not chicken changezi, but yes, changezi begins with CH. We will go across to Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute for a steel. 15 seconds beginning now. Who is going to answer and what will be that answer? Last 5 seconds.
Yes,
May I answer?
Yes, yes, Shlok.
Sir, Chettinad chicken.
Chettinad, you say. Let us show you the answer slide and we will come to know whether you picked up a point or not. This is indeed Chettinad. Chicken Chettinad being one of the more spicy and tasty South Indian chicken dishes. That's 1 point on the steel for Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute, which will bring us to the end of the specialized topics for Indraprasth. The second person who is going to choose this was Indraprasth. So we've come to the end of 4 topics. I will give you the scores at the end of 4 topics. At this point, with 2 points, we have Indraprasth who will be fighting hard in the second half of this quiz to make up for some lost ground. They are on 2. On the back of 2 lovely direct answers and 1 steal, we have Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute with 8 points at the end of what has been a very, very nice scoring round for them. 2 and 8 are the scores, which brings us to the 2 team captains. Back to Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute. Anirudh, you have some topics left on the grid. What do you think will you choose as your specialized topic?
The business names.
Business names. So the team captain for Air Force says business names. Let's show you your questions. The first of your questions on business names is this. The name of this world famous company, loved by all those who like to put things together, comes from the Danish term for play well. Which iconic toy maker am I talking about? And your time begins now.
I don't know the answer, but I will.
All right,
go
you
with
have 10
business.
seconds. There is no negative marking here. Take a guess. A toy maker, Denmark, putting things together. What's your answer? You?
The Disney.
Disney. That's a nice guess, but Disney comes from the last name of Walt Disney. We will go to Divyansh and Shlok from your team. 15 seconds beginning now. What company do you think I'm looking for?
Sir, I think I know the answer.
Okay, Divyansh, then you can tell me that answer.
Sir, it is Lego.
Lego. And you think Lego in the Danish language means play well? And are you one of those people who love playing with Legos?
No, sir, my brother loves. Small
Or
brother.
your brother loves? So let's show you that answer slide and see if you get points or not. It is Lego, and he gives a quick double fist pump. I think you owe your brother a chocolate or an ice cream or anything that he likes for helping you on the way to this answer. You get 1 point, a very, very precious point on the bonus. The second question on business names will go back to your team captain, Anirudh. Here's your question, Anirudh. This giant computer chip manufacturer takes its name from a shortening of 2 words, integrated and electronics. Which company am I describing, Anirudh?
Intel.
Intel, because if you shorten integrated, you get int, and if you shorten electronics, you might get L. Let's take a look at the answer and see if you get points or no. Intel it is. Intel stands for Integrated Electronics, and of course, their world famous series of Intel Inside ads and tagline. 2 points on the direct to Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute. That was the end of your specialized topic on business names. We will go across to Yuvan Chikara, the team captain for Indraprasth, and ask him to choose one of the topics left on the main grid.
I would like to go for inventors.
Inventors from Science, Technology and Inventions. Right hand top, Inventors. Yuvan, your first question on Inventors is this. A guy called Earl, that is the person you see on screen, and he is holding some things in front of him, invented a flexible plastic material which he called poly-T, which became the basis for the world-famous food storage ware that bears his last name as a part of the company. The success of this can be attributed to what they called the party plan system of marketing. So many women used to organize parties named after this company, blank parties, and in those parties, they used to sell these very, very famous food storage containers. You just have to tell me what was Mr. Earl's last name, which you find in the name of that company, which ends with ware.
It is Tupper, and the company is Tupperware.
So you think those two are plastic containers and his name is Earl Tupper?
Yes.
Let's see if that is a topper of an answer. Let's see the answer slide. It is indeed Tupperware. You are. What a brilliant beginning to business names. You pick up 2 points on the direct, and we will quickly go across to the second of your questions. I would love for you to maximize that as well. On March 23, 1857, in a New York City store, a guy named Elisha, that was his first name, installed the first safety elevator or lift for passenger service. Even today, the company that bears his last name is one of the largest makers of elevators or lifts in the world. You just have to tell me what was Elisha's last name that has gone on to become a world-famous elevator brand. And your time starts now.
I think it is Otis.
You think it is Otis, and you think that there could have been a guy called Elisha Otis who invented elevators. Let's go across to the answer slide and see if this is an uplifting answer for you. It is Otis, cracker of an answer. I think that should lift you up with those 2 points that you get. On the left, you see the original logo for the Otis Elevator Company, the world's word for elevator safety, they used to call themselves. And on the right, you see the current logo in keeping with the modern trend of making it as simple and as clean lines as possible. It is simply the word Otis in a very, very plain and distinctive font. 2 points to Indraprasth back to back in this, the last of those 6 specialized topics of choice. At the beginning of this round, Indraprasth was on 2 points. They maximized their choices. They picked up 4 points on the trot. So they are at 6 points at the end of 6 specialized topics. Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute from Delhi NCR was on 11. It is now 6 versus 11. Let us go back to Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute. All team members will now unmute themselves, and the team captain will tell me which of the 2 remaining specialized topics do you want to play as a team.
Women rule of designs.
So let us go to the page for designs. Fashion and design, and something to do with designs, and it can be a design for anything in this world. The first of your questions on design for Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute is this. Designed by a gentleman named Atul Pandey, this design of a sun in red and yellow with a fingerprint across the center represents equal opportunity of each individual. Which very famous logo am I talking about? Team Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute. 30 seconds beginning now.
Anyone who knows?
Sorry,
Anyone has an idea? What can
I
it be?
guess it is Aadhaar.
Yeah, it can be Aadhaar. I also think that.
Then go ahead. Whenever.
All right, team captain, what is your team answer, the final answer?
Sir, Aadhaar.
Aadhaar. Let us go and see if that answer is correct. It is indeed Aadhaar. 2 points to you. We will take you back to the second of your specialized questions on design, which is this. Keloid scars. So if you see that gentleman, unfortunately, he has got a very distinctive kind of scarring on his back. These are scars like the kind developed by many survivors of the Hiroshima nuclear blast. They were included in the 1954 design of which gigantic movie monster? The name of this monster is the same as the name of the movie series, which has started in 1954 and continues to this day with more and more movies which are more and more spectacular and more terrible than the last one. So the name of which gigantic movie monster is also the name of this movie series? Your time begins now. 10 seconds more.
Should be that latest movie of Warner Bros. Monster Dinosaur.
Sir, Godzilla.
Okay.
It can be Godzilla.
Who was this? Who answered?
Sir, Shlok.
Shlok from Air Force. And your team agrees to this as your final answer?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see the answer slide. This is indeed Godzilla. In the nick of time, if you see, that is a model of the Godzilla monster. 2 points on the trot to Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute. We will go back to Indraprasth International School. Your choice of topic is limited to women rule from the pages of history. So let's take you to women rule, and we will show the first question to the team from Indraprasth. If Margaret Thatcher was the first and Theresa May was the second, what was the name of the third woman who became the Prime Minister of the UK, the United Kingdom? And your time begins now. Last 5 seconds.
Sir, I think the answer is Theresa May.
Teresa.
Okay, so you're saying Margaret Thatcher was the first, Theresa was the second. He became the Prime Minister, the third Prime Minister of the UK. Unfortunately, not the answer I'm looking for. We will now go to Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute for the steel. 15 seconds beginning now. Unmute yourself, all three of you, and tell me a guess.
What can be the answer?
I guess it's Liz Truss.
Yes, you are right. She can be.
Give the PM right now.
So go ahead with your answer.
Sir, Liz Truss.
Sir, Liz Truss.
Liz Truss, who was until yesterday the Prime Minister of the UK and now is an ex-Prime Minister of the UK. Let's see the answer slide, because one way or the other we have to show it to you. 1 point on the steel to Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute. It is indeed a Liz Truss or Truss. We will go back to Indraprasth. Women rule history again. Question number 2 to Indraprasth is this. Draupadi Murmu is the second woman to hold the office of the President of India. Who was the first? Indraprasth, your time begins now.
It is. Does anyone else know the answer? Maybe I know the answer. I think it is Indira Gandhi.
Yeah, I agree.
50 seconds to go.
It's the Prime Minister.
Who was the first woman to become the President of India?
Indira Gandhi.
Indira Gandhi.
Pratibha Patil.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Let's show you the answer slide. It is indeed Pratibha Patil. In the nick of time, your team member coming up with that answer. 2 points in the nick of time to Indraprasth. That brings us to the end of all 8 topics on the main grid. Before we begin the mystery boxes, I'm going to give a quick score update at the end of these 8 topics. Indraprasth International School is on 8. At this moment, leading with double that score on 16 points is Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute from Delhi NCR. We are now in the last and final lap of this quiz, as they say. The mystery boxes, which is a topic of mixed bag questions, anything and everything from the world of general knowledge.
Tell me, what are your lucky numbers? 1 or 2?
It does not matter, so we can go with 1.
You're going with mystery box 1. All right, let's show you the questions in mystery box 1. First question, this. This country's national football team is nicknamed the Socceroos since it rhymes with the name of its national animal. Which country am I talking about? 30 seconds beginning now.
I think it's Brazil. What
Which
about?
animal? Which animal is it? So,
Oh, wow. But they are asking what is the country.
yeah. Okay, we can go with Brazil. Anirudh, what about you?
Yes, Bhaiya, what is
You
it?
have to go with Brazil only. I don't have no idea.
Last 5 seconds.
Sir,
Brazil.
we're going with Brazil.
So we
You're-
are going with Brazil.
Okay, you're going with Brazil.
Yes,
You're in
sir.
the mood for some samba. All right. Not Brazil. So you don't get any points, but you don't get negatives either. These questions do not pass, but for the sake of interest, I will now ask the team from Inderpress for a pat on the back and brownie points, as they say. Do you want to take a guess as to which country this could be?
Australia.
Australia.
What is the national animal of Australia?
Kangaroos.
Kangaroo rhymes with socceroo, right? Very, very nice answer. Let's show you that answer slide. I wish I could give you points for this, but I cannot. I can give all three of you a brilliant pat on the back because this was a really well thought out answer. No points to Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute. Let's go back to their mystery box. The second question, again, only for Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute, is this. On November 11, 1995, a section of Michigan Avenue in Chicago was renamed after which famous Indian who had impressed people there with his speech more than 100 years ago? And your time begins now.
Bhaiya,
Swami
it's
Vivekanand. Okay, yes. Sir, Swami Vivekanand.
So your final answer is Swami Vivekanand or Narendranath Datta.
Yes.
Let's show you the answer slide and see if you're right. This is indeed a Swami Vivekanand who went across to Chicago for the Parliament of Religions, as it was called. Question number 3, coming up on screen, is this. This traditional French stewed vegetable dish became popular worldwide when an animated movie named after this dish was released in 2007. The movie is about Remy, an anthropomorphic rat who is interested in cooking. Anthropomorphic means that for the purposes of entertainment and for the purposes of understanding, each of these animal thing, they are given human characteristics. So they walk on 2 legs, they talk, etc., etc. What dish, which is also the name of the movie, are we talking about? Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute.
Bhaiya, I think it's ratatouille.
Yes.
Ratatouille
Answer.
is the answer.
Yes, sir. Sir, we
All
go
right.
ahead with Ratatouille.
So what's your final answer?
Sir, ratatouille.
Ratatouille. Let's see if that is indeed the right answer. It is the correct answer. This is Ratatouille. Ratatouille is the name of that movie, which was a Disney Pixar collaboration. Brilliant movie. And now we will go to Inderpress International School, who will have to choose the second mystery box. So let us go to the second mystery box and open it up for you. The first question coming up on screen now. This term, which means residents from earliest of times, or alternatively original inhabitants, is the name given to about 8% of India's population, thus making them the largest tribal population in the world. Which word or term are we talking about? Your time starts now. Think of an Indian word which means original inhabitants or residents from the earliest of times and tribal population.
I think Adivasis.
Yuvan, as team captain, you will have to give me your final answer.
Yes, we will go with the same answer. Adivasi.
Let's show you the answer slide and see if you are right. Adivasi is correct. Adi meaning from original or earliest, and Vasi meaning people who stay or residents will get you 2 points. That's a very, very good answer coming from the 2 younger members of your team. And let's quickly take you to the second question in your mystery box coming up on screen now. This famous king, very, very famous king from Indian mythology, gets its name literally from the fact that he was said to be able to ride his chariot in all the 10 directions. Which character who met a tragic end in the story are we talking about? And your time starts now.
I think the answer is Trishul. What do you want?
I think Shriram.
7 seconds to go. You can discuss and tell me an answer. 3 more seconds.
Shriram.
We will
And
go
time is up. Yuvan, as team captain, what is your answer?
Dashrath, Raja Dashrath.
Raja Dasharath, because there is a Rath in there somewhere and a Dash or 10. Let's see the answer slide. It is Dasharath. What a very, very confident answer that was, in spite of the fact that one of his teammates was saying Sri Ram. 2 points to you, 2 on the trot. Let us see if you can make it 3 in a row. Let us show you the third question of your mystery box. Question number 3 is this. Which island, part of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, is the only active volcano in South Asia, having erupted at least 10 times since the year 1787? And your time begins now.
I think it's Barren Island. What do you think?
15 seconds more.
Barren only. I think it's Barren only. I think so.
Barren Island.
Excuse me, sir.
All right. Your time is up. Yuvan, as team captain, what is your final answer?
Barren Island.
And let us show you the answer slide for your team. This is indeed Barren Island in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. That brings us to the end of what has been a thrilling North Zone knockout here at the Smartacus 2022 Hindustan Times National Interschool Quiz. And at the end of what has been a thrilling 8 specialized topics and 2 mystery boxes, it is my joy and pleasure as Quizmaster to tell you how the teams stand. Finishing second, the runners-up today are the team from Indraprasth International School, New Delhi, comprising Priyansh Chikara, their junior-most member, Yuvan Chikara, their captain, and Asim Virmani. They finish on 14 points, 1-4-14. Very, very nice. A round of applause to you. You fought well and you fought hard. You fought transparently and fairly. 14 good points to you. In any other quiz, this could have been a winning score, as we have seen a few days earlier. But unfortunately, this is not a winning score today. That honor will go to the team from Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute, Delhi NCR, comprising Divyansh Rai, Shlok Sachin, and team captain Anirudh Pratap Singh. They finish 6 points ahead of Indraprasth on 20. So 20-14 are the final scores. And our winner in today's knockout round here at the North Zone is the team from Air Force Golden Jubilee Institute, Delhi NCR. But from me, from Meghasham Shirodkar and the entire team at HT School that bring you Smartacus 2022, a big congratulations and well played to all 6 students on screen here today. It has been a pleasure and a privilege bringing this quiz to you. Wish you all the very best for the days and the years to come.